So it has been confirmed, and it has been confirmed by Blueface's mother, Karlissa, that her son, as of today, has been locked up. Now, he was locked up. Now, this is what's blowing my mind. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to have people come after me. I'm being funny, could care less. But when you see people going live about breaking news that Blueface is locked up, which he is locked up. This isn't no allegedly, or in my opinion, he's locked up. But when you see people trying to figure out what he's locked up for, and the mother clearly said in this IG post, it's because of an incident with Jaidyn. So she was the first one to call, it was probably for DV. And then what broke the camel's back was, or whatever how that saying goes, you know where I'm going with it. The straw that broke the camel's back is when the last report, when Chrisean Rock called the police. I think that was the day, because there's so many incidents. It was the day he had broke into a house, broke up her stuff, and she had to move out. Then a week later, she just comes up missing. But I think it really amazes me how people break their neck to be the first one to get up to announce that Blueface is in jail, but they're trying to figure out if it's um a violation for smoking, because even if you can smoke in that state by law, if you're on probation, you might have a stipulation you can't, and he's been doing it. Maybe he got tested, it came up dirty. Why are you speculating when the mother said this is why he's in jail? The straw that broke the camel's back was the last DV call, which was from Chrisean Rock. We all know that last one. That's when he went in there like Rambo, broke up her stuff in the place that she was moving out of, anyways, and she had to go and stay somewhere else, which he found that place. She actually got the news that he found the new place while she was in the bathroom, the ladies' room. We all seen that beautiful bean footage. And another thing I'm not getting is on Clarissa's side, she is something else. She literally, because I saw her in that jacuzzi, put a comment in the comment section if you saw her too, when she was talking about Black China's mother and what she did with the seductive pictures with one of Black China's ex-boyfriends, and you know how Clarissa and her don't get along, and they had a squabble or an argument. So she was in the jacuzzi talking about that situation, and she played it off like she didn't know her son was in jail. Now I don't know if he turned himself in or got arrested at the house last night, and maybe he didn't know, but I'm quite sure he didn't know he had to turn himself in because he was dressed up in a patent leather red jacket. Okay, he had all red on, like Santa Claus. Um, and I'm gonna show you that in a minute. Usually, people with money, or even if you don't have money, if you have a paid lawyer, I know many people who they know they have to turn themselves in. They're on a violation of probation or parole or some sort of thing like that, something to do with the law, the legal system, and they have a day that they have to turn themselves into the courthouse or probation, either or. But Clarissa knew that her son, one way or another, was going to jail today. Okay. And she played it off. She also knows that Chrisean is back with Blueface. And she's been in hiding because of course she's feeling probably ashamed and embarrassed. You know, everybody thinks she's a tomboy, gangster chick from the streets, the slums of Baltimore. She don't care about nothing. Oh, trust me, she does. She's definitely probably stressing more than Blueface is. She's probably worried that he might have to do a bid and she won't have him to herself now that Jaidyn moved on with her boo thing, okay? So it's not a coincidence that Blueface's father is living allegedly in his spot, his home, And if they were fighting and being petty towards each other, Chrisean Rock would not be letting even the grandfather in Blueface's household watch their child. That baby is there, Junior. The grandfather is babysitting because Chrisean Rock is back with Blueface. Remind you that happened prior. They just got back together recently, okay, and they kept it on the hush hush. He probably knew that he had some serious charges against him because of the second call of DV from Chrisean Rock. Jaidyn did the first call for DV. Chrisean Rock sealed the deal with the second one. So he definitely was no getting out of it. After Chrisean called, it was a wrap. But it's no coincidence that Junior is in Blueface's house with Grandpa, and Grandpa, Big Jonathan, lives in that house. Okay? So let's see things for what it is and stop speculating. People love to live in a lie because the lie goes on and on and on and on. If you live in the truth, it ceases and desists. So let's read on. Lord, you know our hearts praying for Jonathan, which is her son, Blueface, okay? Jaidyn, let me put it on pause. Jaidyn got him one charge, Rock got him the one that violated the other. That's why it's so quiet. Praying everyone, it says, praying everyone now understands why I didn't want them together, because parents want the best for their children. I love them all, but not together. Praying for everyone to listen to their parents. Well, that's not going to happen. My son don't listen to me. So again, Jaidyn got him one charge. Rock got him the one that violated the other. Too many violations. It was already a violation for him to get a DV one, but that forced it a second one. So that first one was already a force. The second one, which is Chrisean Rock, is what violated all of it. Like, and now it brought it to everyone's attention. He's not taking us serious. Okay? My baby is in jail and my heart is broken again because they don't listen. So, no kids listen to their parents. It just appears to me that even Blueface thinks this is a joke. I don't think that he understands that, you being Blueface or not, you're still in serious trouble. And just because you got money, and usually they say money make things go away, some things you just can't get out of. So, wish him the best of luck. But everyone was waiting for this time to come. It came. He's in jail. He's for sure in jail. So I want to show you something else, because this is how not serious he takes his life. And if he's starting a new life with the toxic Chrisean Rock, because they should be named Mr. and Mrs. Toxic, this is not the way to do it, because I think she'll be able to get over you if you went to jail and even did a year. It would give her time to get over you. So he's got to stop. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff going on. I have a whole bunch of stuff I need to share with you guys, but I just want to show you this really quickly as well, and then pretty much that'll be the end of end of that. Blueface is in jail, and please stop acting like you're doing a full investigation, people. The mother clearly said where her son was at. Yesterday, she was bluffing us. She knew more than she was telling us. But we now know where he was turning himself into, which was Friday, which is the most suckiest time to have to turn yourself in on the weekend.
Well, yeah, that way. He's taking care of handling some mandatory issues, man. I see you on the other side. All right. Only a real player will go to jail looking like he's gonna go to the Himalayas.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Who told you I was coming here?
What?
Well, yeah,
that way.
He's taking care of handling some mandatory issues, man.
he's being funny. He said whack. You know what he's put in front of it. But he's probably talking about Whack 100 because I did hear his name get brought up quite a few times today, and people are not understanding why Chrisean is around Whack 100 because he doesn't wish the best for her. He thinks that she is um the reason for the financial stuff that's going on with Blueface in his pocket as well, because he's a manager, and also all the trouble that Blueface is getting into. Everything is Chrisean Rock's fault, not Blueface's fault. It's almost like Blueface is the victim and she's the victimizer. That's the way Whack 100 is going around here talking. So, that's very questionable. But yeah, he made a joke, Blueface, but he's talking about, I wonder how you guys heard I'm here. I had to turn myself in basically. And it was from Whack 100, which is his manager. So, hey, I don't want to see nobody in jail. I have a son. My son has done bids, serious charges. I'm not going to get into it, but let's just say if he gets another one of his famous charges, which will make a third one, and I'm quite sure a lot of people can guess what I mean by what kind of charges my son gets, he'll be doing Fed time. So I'm not here to judge anybody's kid. My son's 34. He's actually way older than Blueface, and he's been doing what Blueface has been doing way before Blueface even knew what jail was or could spell jail. And it's nothing to brag about, but you can't judge somebody else's life when yours ain't squeaky clean either. So that's why I always let you know, honey, I'm not over here doing commentary because my life is perfect. It's far from it. I do commentary because I understand, and I don't try to character assassinate. And when I'm doing commentary, I try to be neutral. It's commentary. I don't even want to make it come across like I'm judging somebody, let alone character assassinating them. Because everybody got some messed up people in their family. Okay, whether we want to see it for what it is, if you want to act like your life is so perfect and this doesn't affect you, then you go on and do that. But I'm gonna live the real reality. That's why I can sit here and say what I said and I can rest. Not worrying about what somebody's going to say about what I said out of my own mouth about my own business, because it's the truth. And I'd rather me tell you my business than somebody else, because no one can tell my story better than I can tell my story. So until we meet again or talk again, just remember I will be doing a live today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And right now, the confession video IG video is going up it's already up, been up about 15 minutes, of the boyfriend of Chrisean Rocks that just, you know, left us. Let's put it like that. And the confession that he probably could have kept to himself. But I think the dude was in his feelings, so he said more than he should have said. He was under the influence. Sometime when we're under influence, it helps us speak a sober tongue, and that's what he did. So make sure after you leave off of this that you go check that one out.